What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out this DC Multiverse McFarlane Superman from Superman Returns. Take a nice look at the packaging here. Side, nothing really going on. The side art is like that. Pretty cool. And then the back has him kind of like a movie poster. Alright, let's crack this guy open. Alright, so here is Brandon Routh Superman. I got him from GameStop online. He's still available if you are interested in purchasing him. I'll have that link in the description below. And if I could find him on Amazon or any of these other places, Walmart, Target. I don't think Target sells them, but I'll check that back on that. But I'll definitely have those links too if he's available on Amazon and Walmart and all these other places. I'll try to find it. But yeah, this is Brandon Routh Superman. Let's take a closer look at him. Very nice likeness. I love that head sculpt. Very, very great detailed Brandon Routh head sculpt right there. I love that Superman emblem as well. And very nice. The belt looks pretty cool. But one thing you'll notice is that his cape is not wired. Nothing is here. That is a pretty big blunder, especially, you know, this guy doesn't come with any accessories or anything, just the card and the stand. So it's like, really, you couldn't include a wired cape? I mean, that should be like, you know, standard on a Superman figure. My God, I mean, you know, you get all these really cool poses if you had wired cape, but now it's just kind of dangling. You know, you can't really get that great of, I mean, you can get poses, but still, I mean, it would be so much helpful if it was a wired cape. So that's very disappointing for a Superman figure. But yeah, everything's nice here. I mean, very nice details. Of course, you got the double jointed articulation, so he goes back like that. But of course, his pins, you know, McFarlane, not Marvel Legends here. Head doesn't have that much motion, kind of just goes back like that, and then down like that, and of course, left and right. And you don't really have a lot of articulation in the head for McFarlane figures, so that kind of sucks. But you know, same thing with his knees, double jointed, but you got the pins in there. So just standard stuff here. I like those boots, nice textured boots. Pretty cool. Suit looks great. I like the suit a lot better on figure form than in the movie. For some reason, the look in the movie of this suit was kind of meh to me. I don't know, it felt too like puffy, I guess, or something. Like I don't know, he was like kind of like it was like air in there or something. I don't know, it just looked weird to me, but it looks really great in figure form. I will say that. Very nice. As I mentioned before, he just comes with the stand, McFarlane stand that comes basically with every single figure. And of course, he comes with his card, trading card here if you want to read it. There you go. So yeah, I really like this figure, but man, can you think it would come with something else, like maybe an alternative head with like a laser effect or something? You know, laser eyes or an alternative head, you know, just anything. Some more additional hands, you know, so he's flying, like kind of like, you know, like the whole, you know, Flash gets those hands that, you know, he kind of like running, but only with him with the flying. You know, you think you'd get something, just something to make this a little bit more worth the money. You know, as I mentioned, the cape before, no wired cape, so that is kind of disappointing. I do hope we get more Superman figures from movies and TV shows. You know, you got Superman and Lois Superman, and then you got Smallville. Maybe that's probably a long shot. You know, I doubt we're gonna get a Smallville Clark Kent or Superman from that show was kind of I don't know. He didn't really. They didn't never showed his suit. I guess it's kind of the same. It is actually, I think, the same suit from Superman Returns. I believe they used for the little weird scenes that you couldn't really see him, and kind of partially. It was so stupid, but yeah. So I doubt they'll have a Smallville Superman. Maybe if anything, like maybe a Clark Kent. But I'd definitely love to have more Superman figures from different shows and movies and stuff like that. That would be really cool, I think. They're winding down this line, so I don't know if it'll be possible, but we'll see. And just for a comparison shot, I have the Christopher Reeve Superman with the Brandon Routh figure. He does appear to be slightly taller, the Brandon Routh figure. Let's just kind of put him over here. I don't know if you could tell. It's kind of hard to see, but maybe not. I don't know. He kind of looks smaller, or the other one. Yeah, I mean, Brandon Routh kind of looked a lot bigger, or a little bit bigger, I should say. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Can't really tell from that angle, but he does appear a little bit smaller. His arms appear to be bigger as well for some reason on the Christopher Reeve version, but a couple parts maybe reused, maybe the same legs. The boots are different, the trunks are different with the belt, the emblem's different, of course, but maybe the arms, although it is, like I said, a little bit lankier, longer. One thing I did want to do the minute I saw Brandon Routh Superman is head swap these guys. So let's try and see if that'll work. And there you go. Yes, it is a successful head swap. These fit on no problem. The only issue that is, if you can see, let's see, the skin tone doesn't match. It is slightly lighter. This Brandon Routh head is slightly lighter than the neck. Exposed skin is darker on the Christopher Reeve version, and same thing with the Brandon Routh. You have a lighter skin tone on his neck and his fist, and it kind of, I don't know if you can really tell on the camera, but it's just like a shade darker. It looks like almost matches, but not quite. So it does work, but the skin tones don't match, unfortunately. So yeah, that's pretty much Brandon Routh, the Superman Returns figure. In case you were wondering, by the way, that's how he looks like from behind. I didn't really show that off, but in case you were wondering and you wanted to see how he looked like, that's how he looks like, with the cape kind of flipped over, in case you were wondering. But yeah, I definitely love this figure. I mean, the only complaints, like I said, would be the wired cape, not having a wired cape. That's a really big missed opportunity. I don't know why in the world McFarlane would choose to do that. It should be standard that every single Superman figure has a wired cape. Same with Batman, same thing. But that's a huge missed opportunity. I would love to have additional hands, also maybe an additional head. That would probably be, I guess, considered a deluxe or whatever, but it would have been nice to have like a laser vision. I mean, I don't understand why Superman figures just do not come with laser vision eyes, like, say, I remember NECA had a nice The Boys Homelander figure that had that kind of laser effect, with the eyes shooting. I don't know why McFarlane just does not do that for Superman. It's like I don't think any figures come with that, if I'm not mistaken. Like laser shooting eyes. They've come with the actual like red eyes, but they haven't come with the effects to like shoot out. That's really weird, and that's so annoying because that's one of Superman's powers, and it's definitely something I would love to have, but none of the Superman figures come with it, so that's kind of annoying. But it is a nice, Brandon Routh likeness. I really love that head sculpt. The suit looks great. Nice details, especially those boots, the belt. the emblem. Yeah, it's a really great figure. I definitely recommend him, but it would have been nice for him to come with a lot more stuff to make that, just make it more bang for your buck. But uh, McFarlane's really cheapening out. Seems like with their just general release figures and just regular plain old, you got to really get the deluxe version to get accessories or anything like that. So they're kind of cheapening out there, but yeah, it's still a great figure though. If you definitely are a Superman fan, I would definitely recommend this guy. Or if you just have to have all the Superman movie figures, then yeah, I definitely recommend him as well. Again, I will have those links in the description of the video if you are interested in purchasing him on GameStop. And I'll try to find that Amazon link and all those other stores, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.